Hey, y'all. Welcome back to Hopped Up Beer Review. It is day 23 of the 2022 Brewers Advent Calendar. And most importantly, it is Festivus.
It's a Festivus miracle.
December 23rd, it is a Festivus for the rest of us. And we are drinking Hell by the Flötzinger Bräu Rosenheim. Thanks for joining us.
Hey everybody, welcome to Hopped Up Beer Review, the show where we give you our unprofessional and somewhat biased opinion about the beer we are drinking and reviewing. Be sure to like, subscribe, and cheers that notification bell, as well as check us out on social media. The links are below in the description. And come say hey on Discord. If you're on Discord and you are not in the Hopped Up Beer Review channel or server, then we want you to come
Life's
over.
been a
Hey.
waste. Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's I really didn't know where I was going there, but thanks for the bailout. It is December 23rd, day 23 of our 2022 Brewers Advent Calendar, a day like no other, Festivus. We are super excited to be having a beer here on Festivus. Festivus for the rest of us.
Hey, happy Festivus, everyone.
And that is what we're doing today. I've got Andy in the Festivus attic. I don't think the poll.
It's not a Festivus attic because
where's the poll?
Tree down with consumerism, down with capitalism. We need an aluminum pole and admire it for its strength to lightness ratio.
Yes, and if you do watch to the end of the video, we will be having the feats of strength. So be sure to stick around through the whole video. But I've got
definitely air our grievances.
That too, yes. Thank you. I had the note here. I forgot that. Thank you, Eddie. Also got Jay. I am Ben. What are we drinking on this very festive Festivus?
Andrew?
Me? Okay. Hell. We're pouring hell down our throats. Hell. It's from the Flötzinger Bräu Rosenheim, out of Rosenheim, Germany. Although I'm a little conflicted because it says Privat Brauerei Franz Stiegmüller.
Bavaria.
Yeah, it's in Bayern. Anywho, let's drink.
Yeah. I think it's time.
All right.
Helles Lager.
Going white.
Yet
Yes.
Another out of this box.
This is the Helles Lager number 42 out of our 24.
Out of 24, yes.
Yes. A little more in there.
That's what I learned. I mean, the Germans, they really like their hells.
Yeah, straight to hell. This one is 5.2%,
Wow.
18 IBU.
Definitely very
Man,
light.
there's-
I mean, clear, crisp, very little carbonation. I mean, you can like see me through the glass here.
I can see your eyeball. Do it again.
Exactly.
Wait, do that. Yeah. You know what? It's like a Van Gogh.
It is. It's yeah.
Doesn't work for me.
Well. Cheers, mates.
Oh, cheers, mates. I'm just drinking.
It's a little different.
It's a little lovely.
Yeah. That one seems a little different to me though than the ones we've had.
Really?
I was expecting hell to be worse than this.
How so, Ben?
That almost seems a little Kolschy to me.
You can see that on the back end. The back end, it does have those 18 IBUs, so a little bit on the bitter on the back end, like a Kolsch.
We're creating more words, Ben. Kolschy. We did Martini in the last one. Kolschy, this one. Yesterday.
I mean, throughout this whole box, I mean, we have butchered the German language. I mean, and I say we, I mean me and Jay. Andy,
Yeah.
I'm
No.
assuming you've done a really good job, but that's
Guilty.
just an assumption.
Yeah.
But why not? I mean, we can make up words too as we go. Why not?
Yeah. Well, this beer, the Helles Lager, it is made out of Hallertauer and Tettnang hops.
Have we had Tetnine? I've never heard that.
Yes, Tettnang Tettnanger. We've had it.
Was it a lot of the hells or?
And a lot of beer. We actually way back, if you can remember, the Brock's Gap.
Okay,
I mentioned that in the Brock's Gap review.
I remember that, but I was going to say
Ben was pondering.
A lot of these hells that we've had from Germany. I don't recall that. I've heard the first one you said many times.
Hallertauer, that's the region, but it's also a hop. And the Tettnang is it's a noble hop from Germany. So my airing of grievances on this day of Festivus is to the Flötzinger Bräu Rosenheim.
The tradition of Festivus begins with the airing of grievances. I got a lot of problems with you people. Now you're going to hear about it.
Your information on your website is lacking, and you need to give us more, because if you are, I mean, literally this brewery is it's almost 500 years old.
Yep.
And it doesn't have
1543.
Yeah, it doesn't have crap on its website, and I couldn't get anything out of it. So
that's just
come on, Flötzinger. But interesting about the can, your the label that you depicted on here, Ben, doesn't show it. So I'd like to kind of creep in here. I kind of think this little crest is cool. You got the crown with the hops on top, but the little roots going down.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, I was like, kind of like creepy cool. You're deeply rooted in there, and then you've got the old, which is on the label on the upper part of the label.
Carriage with the barrels,
taking the barrels out to give to the peoples.
And then the hops on the side of the can.
Yeah.
With the green color.
With the grains and the hops.
Yeah.
I really like the crown though. That's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
That is cool.
That's a neat way to do that. And that's something that Ben's commented on this. I mean, a lot that we've seen throughout the 20, 22, 23 days that we are now of this, there have been some great can art from this. Another thing that we wouldn't have considered. So
yeah, I think that the interesting part of that is all of these are coming from Germany. We obviously, none of us obviously live in Germany, and we don't see this stuff on a regular basis. So to get a full box that's all from Germany, and to see, some of the losing my train of thought here, but to see some of the things that continue or that are similar between some of the cans and some of the things that are completely different. I think it's
the differences in creativity between our American breweries and some of the talents. I mean, there are some fantastic breweries that have can art. You look at folks like La Cumbre and Albuquerque, or Burial in Asheville. Some of those have tremendous can art. But to see some of these different ones, there have been some really entertaining and unique ones. What was it was probably day 4 or 5, the one with the tower, the
Day 2, the
Tumweisa. Yeah. I mean, and some of the others from
Bambula.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep, day 15. Yep. So yeah, I think it's definitely, that's been one of the fun things. And of course, you get the very, very beautiful box with the
very beautiful
Bavarian village snowy scape. That, I mean, if you've watched any of our Oktoberfest or anything, you would know that this calls to me. So
trick me.
And once it's said and done, it's a great fire starter.
Or recyclable.
Yeah.
No. We're in the South, buddy.
Yeah. So
No, I'm in my traditional Bavarian attic.
exactly, yes.
Yeah.
Attic tours. Just if you guys have not picked up on attic tours,
In Bavaria.
yes, they go through the Christmas festival decorations there go through what, the 26th, 27th?
Oh, we are January 2nd.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got
Wow.
10 days after
Well,
Christmas. Is that
now
correct?
Yeah.
January 2nd until it is 24/7 tours. And then we
Okay.
go to our appointment only times after that.
All right. All that information will be posted down in the description, hours,
Yeah.
contact
Please,
information,
please no.
Andy's address and phone number.
In Bavaria.
Definitely can reach out and get your attic tour scheduled. Or you can just drop by. He loves either. So all right, with that, let's go around and, and give this one a rating. Andy, why don't you go first?
I will. That wasn't me. So I out of all the Hellas, I mean, we've had so many Hellas lagers out of this one. And I don't know if it's just because I'm forgetting the rest, but I like this one a lot. And I feel it deserves a higher rating. It's a quality of taste that it's really hard to describe why it's better than the others, but it doesn't taste too, and it's not lighter because it's at 5.2, not the 4 point whatever, but it feels like it's got more depth to it, and it doesn't feel like some of the others we said. It reminded us of a US macro where the immigrants came and developed it. It tastes more European, more German. I'm going to give it an 8.0. Really good.
Wow. I'll jump in there and go next. Yeah, I mean, I think that the first thing that hit me was just, again, it really tasted more so like a Kolsch than a Helles, and I don't know if that's even a thing from a German beer, but to your point, I think it definitely had more flavor than a lot of the ones we've gotten out of here, and I agree. I think that's not necessarily a bad thing. I think it's a good thing. So I mean, for me, this one's an 8. Definitely. It's got a really good flavor. Yeah, and an 8. I think or hopefully ending really strong here. Spoiler alert: we've got one more Hellas tomorrow, right?
How do you spoil it for the
I just
people?
spoiled it. I mean, because I know they haven't opened their box.
This is
yet, so
another
that's
airing
definitely a
of
spoiler.
grievances. Stop spoiling things for everybody.
I got a lot of problems with you people.
You're ruining surprises.
Well, I'm expecting that one to be better than this one.
If we were in the same room, we would be wrestling over this. Can you?
I mean, I guess unfortunately we're not in the same room. So,
For you.
Jay, what do you think?
You're on mute.
That leaves it to me. Sorry.
No.
I appreciate that, Andy. I really like this. I agree with you, Andy. You said it's not light. It's 5.2. But I mean, when I think of light, a lot of the ones nowadays that when we were growing up, light was 3-4%.
3.5.
Now,
Yeah.
nowadays, I mean, hell, I grew up in the state of Alabama. They didn't have free the hops and past that until probably 12 years ago. I mean, there haven't been craft breweries around for a long time because they didn't allow alcohol above 5%. So this, in that case, would be considered heavy. Today, you look around, I mean, there's a lot of things that we see. You get into the doubles, the triples, some of these imperial stouts, the bourbon barrel aged. I mean, we talked about some of the Goose Island. I think they had their Bourbon County that came out the other day that was 14%. I mean, you're talking at those levels. They're more wine levels to me. Yeah, this is light. It's easy. It's crushable. I would be able to drink multiple of these. I agree with Ben. It's a little more on the Kolsch style, if you want to use that as a term, Kolsch.
I think we've coined it here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ben is totally Kolsch.
But I've always liked Kolsch beers, and I think they're really good. I'm gonna have to go with an 8.5 on this, guys. It's a good beer. I really enjoy it and can drink multiple of these. I hate that we don't know information about it or where to get it.
It's I think to kind of round that out, it's kind of the Helles Lager and the Kolsch, mixed together is almost kind of where it comes out to, from at least my point of view, and it sounds like from Jay as well.
Yeah,
Andy,
it's
I
a
don't know if
great
you
beer.
agree with that, but
Great beer.
Andy doesn't agree.
I'm going to Switzerland on this one.
All right, fair enough. All right, that's going to give us an 8.2 for the Helles Lager from the Flötzinger Bräu Rosenheim brewery. I get
All about
Andy's
the umlauts, baby.
I get Andy's nod of acceptance.
Hitting those
that I got it
umlauts.
somewhat close.
Flötz Bräu.
I at least got within Andy's standard, which is good enough for me.
The approval, yes.
Forget
all the Germans.
So this is I think ranked pretty high compared to a lot of the beers that we've had. This is going to be one of the higher ones
compared to the other Helles, yeah.
Yeah, compared to other Helles for sure, and maybe one of the higher ones out of the box. So hopefully you guys have your own Brewers Advent Calendar 2022 box and can let us know what you think about this one. I'm not going to try to pronounce it again. So I'm just going to leave it at that. But definitely happy Festivus to everybody. Hope you guys are enjoying your Festivus. Hope you guys go check out Seinfeld. If you have no idea what we're talking about, look up the Festivus episode and you can kind of figure that part out. But definitely a great beer to give a shot if you can get it, and appreciate you guys watching it and making it this far. We have one day and one beer left until we are done with this box. It will be December 24th, and definitely excited for that, and hope you guys will come back and check us out tomorrow when we finish this thing up. For Andy in the Festivus, somewhat not really Festivus addict, aluminum pole. I mean, I'm kind of disappointed you don't have it. And Jay, I'm Ben.
Until you pin me, George, Festivus is not over.
Oh, please, somebody stop this.
Let's rumble!
Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates. Happy Festivus, y'all.
Hey! Happy Festivus, everyone!